Thanks for tuning back in. I'm Tommy Campbell, still bald, still in my basement, and still confident that the people blaming the world's problems on evolution being taught in schools are the same people that have failed to evolve. Mike Johnson, the newly elected House Speaker, is as backwards as they come, and George McFly's hard MAGA slow cousin's appearance on Hannity was a teaser for the lunacy that's in for the Republican Party. I'll be talking Mike Johnson, a fan favorite returns for an exclusive statement on Halloween that you will not see anywhere else, and much more. But first, this.
Edition? What's that one edition?
Inside Edition?
Inside Edition. They want me to go on. What do you think of that?
That's a big show.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go on there. Yeah.
That's the blonde chick, Norral, whatever her name. Used to be on the Today Show.
I don't know, but they're very left, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The blonde chick? What is this, 1975? Brannon, 2 N's, no D, has gone full anchorman at the biggest broadcast place ever. Now, many are saying Brannon is working on a resume since the lights could be out at Lumpy Lindell's media dumpster fire. And I'd love to be a fly on the wall at those submissions because every potential AM radio employer is going to think Brannon has a typo in his name. Even Mike Lindell still calls him Brandon. It is pouring MAGA tears. I'm grateful to have you tuning in, and I always do my best to join the excellent people in the comments, so laugh along while I mock the latest and stupid and more.
You know, all this Jenna Ellis did was bring me Diet Coke and ketchup. She knows nothing. She's not even the right Jenna. I told Stormy, get me Jenna Jameson, and I ended up with Rudy's Toot Sniffer.
This is really cool.
Good evening, I'm Tucker Carlson, and this week, the kids, our children, will be getting into outfits of their favorite left-wing film and television creations to take to the streets and march door to door demanding free candy. This socialist dress-up handout holiday, if that's what you want to call it, still exists because the liberals only want to cancel real holidays, like Christmas. Oh, stop celebrating the ghost conception baby Jesus manger story. Trick or treat, fill my bag, stranger. The left would never even consider putting a stop to their kids' opportunity to go as Weird Barbie, Woke Spider-Man, or an Elevator Ninja. Halloween, or as some call it, Halloween, huh? Why is that? How? Well, for many, it's a tough time. Big Pharma stockpiles the makeup, making public appearances incredibly difficult for heavily decorated women such as Kimberly Guilfoyle, who has to buy her Cirque du Soleil reject blusher, eyeshadow, and lipstick in advance to avoid going to Starbucks without her paint gun face. Truly a challenging time.
I want the next speaker to acknowledge that. I also want to make sure that we don't have somebody who was involved in the activities surrounding January 6th. And I think that if we have a presidential candidate who right now is leading, who denies that he lost the election and was obviously behind what happened on January 6th, and we have a speaker in a similar situation, if the message we send to the American people is that we believe that the election was stolen, and we believe that January 6th was okay. It was a tour of the Capitol.
We don't want an election-denying House Speaker? Votes for and congratulates an election-denying House Speaker. Mike Johnson tweeted this the morning of January 6, 2021, not long before Trump had his supporters violently storm the Capitol.
Mr. Johnson, you helped lead the efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Will you shut up.
Next question. Next question.
Johnson shakes his head. Lauren says, oh God. And the randiest one there is the grandma that looks like a grandma. Not sure which way she's looking, though. But that's Virginia Fox, and her name has 2 X's like most Republicans. It's so weird, but I think their pushback is just like they're saying, duh. Yeah, of course, we don't believe the election results, and we think Trump's the president. Like, duh. This is why he's here. Move on. Next question. It's all just totally mental. Mike and Brandon spend a lot of time going through his products, and this gaffe is as bad as offering Jimmy Kimmel a ride in a private jet to the Beg for Money event he plans on hosting.
I'm testing today one of our, a different bed with one of our mattress tops that I tested the last 2 nights, and it's absolutely amazing. You got to realize, everybody, I test any products of mine that I reverse engineers. They go through a lot of testing, I guess by who? By me. So it's like whether it's the towels, whether it's the sheets, the beds, the pillows, everything has to, have a function to help enhance your sleep or help you enhance whatever it's supposed to do. Like my towels, they actually dry you. Yeah, I don't see them. But anyway, you guys check that out. You can go up in the
Oh, you mean the down blankets, My Pillow down blankets?
Yeah, there's the down blankets. I didn't even know we had them. There's a product that I've never tried myself, but
Yes, in the same segment where Tom Selleck's slow cousin boasted about products being personally tested by me, he admits to not even be aware of his product, let alone trying it. Let's tighten that up for the replay.
They go through a lot of testing, I guess, by who? By me. Yeah, there's the down blankets. I didn't even know we had them. There's a product that I've never tried myself, but
frauds, all of them.
Let me state this very clearly, and there's been questions about this. Let me say where I am. Anybody that knows me will tell you this is true. I am a rule of law guy. I made a career defending the rule of law. I respect the rule of law. When the Supreme Court issued the Obergefell opinion, that became the law of the land, okay? I respect the rule of law, but I also genuinely love all people, regardless of their lifestyle choices. This is not about the people themselves.
First off, don't claim you respect the rule of law when you tried to stop the peaceful transfer of power. And don't claim you love all people when you have made it your life mission to make life hard for many people. People who did not make a lifestyle choice. People who were born this way by the same creator that you believe in. In 2003, Mike Johnson sued the city of New Orleans on behalf of a group he was working for over a local law that gave health care benefits to the partners of gay city workers. Johnson argued in favor of allowing states to criminalize same-sex consensual sex. And in one of his many columns on the subject, he noted experts project that homosexual marriage is the dark harbinger of chaos and sexual anarchy that could doom even the strongest republic. This year, 2023, I'll be going as Mitch McConnell. And when the kids come to the door, I'll just freeze, staring into space at an Elon satellite until they figure out that the Carlson Swanson TV dinner house doesn't do handouts. And if they want candy, they'll need to get a job and buy it. This is America. I don't care if you're 5. Thank you. I see every tip from pennies to dollars. They are hugely appreciated and help make this show possible. If you love what I do here and you can afford to help out, throw me a buck with the PayPal link in the pinned comment or drop me a super thanks with this button. And please take 2 seconds after this video to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. These things are free and help the show grow. Thank you.
I am a Bible-believing Christian. Someone asked me today in the media, they said, it's curious, people are curious, what does Mike Johnson think about any issue under the sun? I said, well, go pick up a Bible off your shelf and read it. That's my worldview. That's what I believe. And so
that's
I make
your
no
personal
apology.
worldview.
It's my personal worldview. But
I think that is a terrifying worldview. People like to pick and choose and interpret how it suits them, and there is some crazy stuff in the Bible. You cannot deny that. And this guy does not believe in evolution, but is all in for Noah's Ark, when there is zero scientific evidence that the Ark existed, nor is there scientific evidence for a global flood. And the logistics of the boat journey coexisting inbred animal Earth is just a beyond laughable bedtime story.
We're really, really hopeful and prayerful.
What's your answer to that?
at the end of the day, the problem is the human heart. It's not guns, it's not the weapons. At the end of the day, we have to protect the right of the citizens to protect themselves, and that's the Second Amendment. And that's why health, obviously, as in this case, is a big issue. And we've got to seriously address that as a society and as a government, and there's lots of measures pending on that as well.
Every other country in the world has figured this out. It's the guns. That's it. It's the guns. The guns, the guns, the guns, the guns. That's it. It's the guns. Alex here, still in the bunker with Marjorie again. Good dude. Well, my leather-faced Georgia blonde meat swamp is super happy about Mike Johnson because he shares several oppressive far-right views that truly resonate with my bigoted adulterer who comes from major generational wealth for our annual bunker Halloween party. This year, I'm going as a theater security guard, and she's going to be date night Lauren Boebert. I admit it, I did use the globalist Amazon to get her a brown wig, toy glasses, press-on escort nails, and a little hamster beanie baby, and we were gonna get into some serious stage door altercations. But even though I'm totally down with MTG getting handy in her deranged grandma costume, the truth is, beyond the thigh, I want to cry. It will be impossible to truly pretend that Alex is going to Bobo Town when south of the skirt lurks a set of feet that looks like something you'd find in the clogged grease trap of a P.F. Chang's. Seriously, her mangled feet belong at a military trade show where they could serve as a purpose on a promotional banner at the landmine booth. I may need the chunder bucket. See, I just do not get how a millionaire drives a Range Rover and uses fancy hair dye to go full Dog the Bounty Hunter Taylor Green, but negates to do a thing about the clump of mismatched toes that start at roasted garlic and work their way up to rotting prawns. Because what is the rule, MTG?
The socks stay on.
The socks stay on. Trump 2024. MAGA Tears. Nobody laughs at your sissy comedy. Just stop. MAGA Tears. Did you know Antifa rioted through the Capitol? Look into it and ask yourself, why is there nothing about it on the news compared to what they cover about January 6th? MAGA Tears. I hope you have an awesome Halloween. My favorite was the year my son was born because my wife and I capitalized off the fact that we had a baby and we did this labyrinth thing. And I had my baby weight then, so I was a chubbier Bowie, but it was a lot of fun. Are you having a Halloween party? Do you dress up when you take your kids out? What are you going as this year? Let me know in the comments. Big Pharma stockpiles the makeup, making public appearances incredibly difficult for heavily decorated women such as Kimberly Guilfoyle, who has to buy her Cirque du Soleil reject blusher. Shadow. When south of the skirt lurks a set of feet that looks like something you'd find in the clogged grease trap of a BF Jenks. I need chopsticks to go there, okay? Chopsticks, and I don't know how to use them. I'm a fork guy. Still bald, still in my basement, and still confident that the people blaming evolution. I did use the globalist Amazon to get her a brown wig, toy glasses, press-on, escort nails, and a little hamster beanie baby. And Mountain Dew, again, you got me. Thanks so much for watching. Help me out by joining us in the comments, sharing this video with a friend, and following me on social media. I am a one-man show here, from script to screen, the editing, even the graphics. Please throw me a tip with the easy PayPal link or hit that super thanks button, and be sure to check out my mugs that go great with those MAGA Tears. I am a stand-up comedian. I've played in 35 countries, and I've toured with Jim Jefferies for nearly 10 years. I have 3 albums and a brand new EP from my opening set on Jim's latest Netflix special. You can stream these on Spotify, Apple Music, or catch them on SiriusXM. Thanks for helping me make this show possible. Life's short. Be cool, be kind, take care.